Begin tonight with new developments from the Flint water crisis. We just learned Governor Snyder is calling on the federal government for additional medical services for residents under the age of 21.
And meantime, an event is going on right now providing free lead testing for children. Our Dave Llewellyn is live in Flint with more on this. Dave.
Glenda, this is specifically targeting very young children, those from 0 to 6 years of age. It's taking place inside right now here at Eisenhower Elementary in Flint. Parents are being provided with information, lead awareness, a toolkit for parents, coloring book for kids as well. There are games and activities going on in there. There's food and drink being provided as well. But most importantly, it's the lead testing that is taking place. And there's a big lineup of people inside, and this is very, very important. Yep, it's heartbreaking to hear the cries and even tougher for the little ones to go through it. But families by the dozens are lining the hallway at Eisenhower Elementary to have lead testing today for their children. It's a necessary step to determine how many of Flint's children have been exposed to this lead and all of the dangers that are associated with it. It's one more extension of this water crisis here in the city of Flint. And again, as we mentioned, hundreds of people are lined up inside there. This is the second of 15 scheduled events like this throughout the city of Flint. There were 110 lead tests performed at the first event on January 12th. I'm told today they're expecting 700 tests for lead, again for these young children between the ages of 0 and 6 years of age. We saw a lot of motion inside. We saw some anger, some frustration as well, and just a lot of concern and questions from parents about their kids and their health. It's a necessary step. It's a difficult step. A lot of people getting some answers in time as a result of the lead testing that's going on now.
Wow, Dave, certainly scary and heartbreaking even to think about it. So how long before parents learn about their kids' test results?
Well, it won't be today, and in fact, it could be as much as 2 weeks. The families are being told right now. And then they're being encouraged for follow-up visits with their family doctors as well once they get the results from this lead testing. The hope is that the exposure will be small, but we don't know that certainly, and that's why it's so important that each and every one of these children in the city of Flint is tested because of the exposure to this water.
No, you're right about that. Thank you so much for the live report. We're all praying for those kids there in Flint. Thank you much. And Channel 7 is taking part in a special effort to help the people of Flint. It's a campaign launched by Detroit City Council President Brenda Jones, Councilman Andre Spivey, representatives from Fago and the United Way to raise funds for water. The United Way has set up a website to accept donations. You can find a link on our website at WXYZ.com. Glenn?